to the grand finale of the 2021 National Science and Math Quiz. All the schools have done so well, and it's a great honor to be here, projecting 3 schools at the end of the season. Let's clap for all schools who participated. I would like to remind all viewers that we are in the Absa Bank money zone. What this means is that each point earned is worth 25 Ghana cedis to each member of the team. At the end of the contest, we shall do the tallies and present each team with their earnings. Thank you very much, Absa Bank. All right, competing in this final contest is actually, it's a championship of champions. I need to present them properly. So we have the reigning champions, and Greater Accra Regional Champions, Presbyterian Boys Secondary School. We also have the Oti and Volta Regional Zonal Champions. Keta Senior High Technical School, and we have the Ashanti Regional Champions. Prempeh College. All right, so a little bit more. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has made 10 appearances at the finals and won 6 of them. They are the only school to have won back-to-back. I remember this was in 2008 and 2009. Keta Senior High School is making their first appearance at the finals. Congratulations to Keta, because although they are a mixed school, they are fielding a young lady. It's been 8 good years since we've seen a female contestant at the finals. 8 years. Francisca Lamini, we are proud of you. Finally, Prempeh College. Is making their 6th appearance at the finals, out of which they have won 4. This promises to be very interesting indeed. Let's meet the contestants. Keta Senior High Technical School. Keta Senior High Technical School is represented by
Francis Kalamini, final year.
Senor Bright Gaji, final year.
You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank you.
How are you doing?
We are blessed and highly favored.
Great. When I meet contestants at the final, I usually find out a little bit more about them. All right? So if I may ask, Keta Senior High Technical School contestants, where is the God of wonders taking you after this? What are you planning to do beyond senior high school?
Okay. I plan to go to the medical school.
Medical school, okay,
Yes.
good.
I plan to read electrical engineering. Electrical engineering.
Engineering,
Yes.
okay. All right, so this contest, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot.
A lot.
Yes.
So what are we expecting?
Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best.
I wish you well.
Thank you.
Prempeh College. college is represented by
Upon Evans. Upon Evans.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
You are blessed and highly favored.
You are well.
Yes.
Great. At the grand finale, I take the opportunity to learn a little bit more about contestants. So beyond senior high school, how do you intend to glorify God? What are you doing beyond senior high school?
I actually plan on becoming a medical doctor. I would love to be a doctor.
A doctor? All right, and you?
I would also like to read medicine. I would like to read medicine.
Okay. I wish you well. What does it mean for you to be the grand finale of this year's competition?
It's a great pleasure, and we hope that we make our fifth title a reality. And the whole hall will be painted green, just like the garden is green.
All right. So we are expecting
A win,
The best.
from God. A win from God.
a win from God.
Yes.
All right. I wish you well.
So thank you, man.
Presbyterian Boys Secondary School. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School is represented by
Prempeh Deborah Jr., final year.
Otu for Henry Mana, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen. How are you?
You're fine, thank you.
Good. I want to learn a little bit more about our contestants at the grand finale. And so, beyond here, how do you intend to serve the living God?
assuming the course will be afterwards. I plan on doing computer engineering.
Computer engineering, okay.
Medicine.
Medicine.
Yes, please.
All right. And this contest, what does it mean for you?
It means a whole lot.
Where a lot means?
Putting smiles on the face of our old boys and onto God.
All right. And so, what are we expecting?
You should expect the very best from us, and that we are here only to show forth the glory of God.
Okay. I wish you well.
Thank you very much.
We have met the contestants. Those counting on the wonders of God, those glorifying God, and those serving a living God. We have met them all, and this is a high-stakes competition. I expect everyone to put in their best. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Joy Industries, Kiki Juice Drink, Newmont Ghana, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Adanse Travels, Kenya Airways, Zipline, GTP, and YFM. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a prime time production. My name is Elsie Efakofman. I'm an associate professor of biomedical engineering, University of Ghana, and also the founding head of the Department of Orthotics and Prosthetics, University of Health and Allied Sciences. I am honored to be your quiz mistress. Thank you. Contestants, as always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. I have simple and direct questions that require simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 1 bonus point. If not, there is a penalty, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm going to be starting with a preamble. For this first set of questions, you require about 10 seconds of time. And then I'll start with you, Keta. Are we all right? I hope everyone is fine. Good. All right, so this is the preamble to all schools. Preamble. The genetic code is a set of rules defining how the 4-letter code of DNA is translated into the 20-letter code of amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. When I get to your school, I will present you with a property of the genetic code. Please explain the property that I present to you. Are we all right? Or shall I repeat? Repeat. Okay. So the genetic code is a set of rules defining how the 4-letter code of DNA is translated into the 20-letter code of amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. I'm going to be presenting you with properties of the genetic code. When I present you with a property, please explain it. Are we fine now? Okay, so now, Keta, the genetic code is universal. Yes, Francisca?
The genetic code is universal in that it is present in all living organisms. Thus, it can be found in all living organisms. This set of rules apply to all living organisms. That makes it universal.
Okay. So the code can be applied to all living organisms, including even viruses. With the same preamble, Prempeh College, the genetic code is non-overlapping. Evans?
The genetic code is non-overlapping, and this means that the genetic code is read in a set of traits such that one member of a pair of codon cannot be found in the next codon. So it is read in a set of traits, and one member of a particular triplet of bases cannot be found in the next triplet of bases.
Yes. Presbyterian boys, with the same preamble. The genetic code has polarity. Otumfo, is that hand up? Go ahead.
This means that the genetic code is hydrophilic in nature, hence giving it polar ends.
That's incorrect. I'm going to let you answer, but next time you ring, when I haven't declared, I'll start deducting. Okay? I hope it's clear. Good. So go ahead.
The genetic code has polarity, and this is because the genetic code is read in a specific direction. And thus, if the genetic code is read in a different direction, it would code for a different set or sequence of amino acids, and ultimately affecting the protein structure. So when reading the genetic code, we make sure we read it in a specific direction.
Keta. What intermolecular forces are present among PBr3 molecules and why? Bright.
Okay. The intermolecular forces is the dipole-dipole forces. This is because the P2Br bonds in PBr3 are all polar. And then since the PBr3 molecule is unsymmetrical, the bonds polarities do not cancel out, hence giving it a net dipole moment, hence making it a polar compound. And also due to the electronegativity difference between phosphorus and then bromine.
2 out of 3. Yes, it's dipole-dipole, and yes, there's a net dipole moment which you mentioned, but why? It's because of the shape. You have a trigonal pyramidal shape, and that is why, okay? Prempeh College. What type of intermolecular forces will the molecules of chloroethene possess and why? Yes, Eden.
The molecules of chloroethene would experience dipole-dipole forces. And this is because the C single bond, Cl bond in chloroethene is highly electronegative. This high electronegative difference between the bonding atoms in that bond, C and Cl, creates a higher dipole moment. This higher dipole moment makes the resulting molecule polar and thus able to associate with its neighboring molecule via dipole-dipole forces.
I will give you one. Yes, it's dipole-dipole, but your explanation, there's something about your explanation. Is the pi cloud of the ClCH double bond CH2 molecules. This is polarized by the presence of the chlorine atom, okay? And so the molecules will possess a net dipole, okay? So I needed you to explain how the pi cloud was involved in all of this, being polarized, okay? Okay. All right. Presbyterian boys, what type of intermolecular forces will be present among the molecules of HCl, and why that type of force? Is that hand up, Otunfo? Go ahead.
The intermolecular forces is dipole-dipole forces. And this is because the electronegativity difference between the hydrogen atom and the chlorine atom is relatively large. And since it's relatively large, and since the electronegativity difference is relatively large, it will make the compound itself polar, hence giving it a net dipole moment.
Yes.
Hence the dipole-dipole.
So you see, 3 different cases of dipole-dipole, but the explanations are different, right? Isn't that interesting? Good. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the values of the constants A and B such that the quadratic inequality has the given solution set. I'm going to repeat for you. Find the values of the constants A and B such that the quadratic inequality has the given solution set. So, Keta, ax squared plus bx plus 2 is greater than 0 has solution set, which is a set of x such that -1 less than x less than 2. Yes, Francisca.
Which one should I do? A is...
Okay, go ahead. That's incorrect. The right answer, A is -1, yes, and B is 1, positive. Can you do something about the sound? All right. Prempeh College, with the same preamble. Ax squared plus bx plus 6 is less than 0 has solution set, the set of x such that x is less than -3 or x is greater than 2. Yes, Eden?
A equals -1 and B equals -1.
You are right. Presbyterian boys, your major question with the same preamble. Ax squared plus bx plus 2 is greater than 0 has solution set, the set of x such that -½ is less than x is less than 2. Otumfo.
A is -2 and B is -3.
No. But I'm giving you 2 out of 3. A is -2 and B is +3. Next set, 10 seconds each. Keta, name the particle emitted by a nuclide that decays by electron capture. Right?
Electron neutrino.
Yes. Prempeh College. Name the particle emitted in the decay of a nuclide by internal conversion. Evans?
A gamma ray photon.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. It's an atomic electron. Presbyterian boys, name the fundamental force that is responsible for beta decay processes. Otumfo.
The weak nuclear force.
Okay. Next set, 10 seconds. Keta. Explain the means by which malarial parasites can be transmitted from an infected person to a healthy person. Yes, Francisca.
Okay. The Plasmodium is responsible for malaria, and when the female Anopheles mosquito bites an infected person, it picks up the gametocytes of this Plasmodium parasite, and inside it, the sexual stage of the Plasmodium parasite occurs, leading to the production of the trophozoites. And these trophozoites are being transmitted from the infected person to the healthy person. When the female Anopheles mosquito bites a healthy person, introducing the trophozoites inside the person.
Anti-malarial drugs kill Plasmodium parasites in the blood, but may not kill all the parasites. Why? Eden?
Okay, this is because the anti-malaria drugs, as they are used for a long period of time, these parasites develop resistance against the drugs, and that by the process of natural selections, find means by which they can prevent or act against being killed by this anti-malaria drug. So
that's incorrect. For bonus. Remember that they are killing the parasites in the blood, so that cannot be that the same parasites are resistant and yet they can be killed in the blood. The reason is that the drugs do not kill the parasites that are inside the liver. When they are in the liver, they are protected from the effects of the drug, okay? Presbyterian boys, why was the use of DDT insecticide not successful in eradicating malaria? Otumfo.
So this is because the DDT itself is toxic to the human. So when the DDT is used as an insecticide and when the human is exposed to the DDT, it can lead to further damage of the systems of the human, since the DDT itself is toxic to the human.
I'm not accepting that for a bonus. Of course, DDT is toxic, but that's not the reason. DDT is toxic, all right, but that's not the reason. The reason is that the mosquitoes became resistant to the DDT insecticide. Okay. Next set, 10 seconds. Keta, hemoglobin is a red compound whose large molecule is made up of a protein portion, the globin, and a non-protein portion, the heme. The heme is a complex comprising iron 2 and 4 unsaturated nitrogen heterocycles linked together. What could be the source of the red color of hemoglobin? Yes, Francisca?
The red color of the hemoglobin is due to the heme parts of the hemoglobin. That's the one containing the iron 2, which forms a complex with the cyanide to form iron 2 cyanide, and this gives the red color
No,
to
that's
the hemoglobin.
incorrect. For a bonus. Okay, so listen carefully. It cannot be iron 2. I'm sure you know what colors iron 2 gives, and so it cannot be the iron 2. So the color must be due to the presence of the 4 unsaturated nitrogen heterocycles, or the porphyrin ring, okay? That is where the color red is coming from. All right, so now you know why the blood is red. Good. Now, Prempeh College. Palm oil is made up of esters of palmitic, also known as hexadecanoic acid, and stearic, also known as octadecanoic acid. Both of them colorless compounds. So why is palm oil red? Eden?
Okay. Palm oil is red because the components of the palm oil that's the palmitic acid and the stearic acid, are able to rotate the plane of polarized light, said that upon rotation of the polarized light, they shift the light to regions having higher wavelength or regions having lower frequencies, corresponding to the red portion.
Oh, no. For a bonus. Okay, so listen carefully, all of you. Eating palm oil every day and not wondering why it's red. You should be curious. Okay, so this is why palm oil is red. Palm oil contains carotenes, which are originally present in the fruit, the palm fruit. It has carotenes. When you extract the oil, the carotenes are also extracted along with the oil and gives it the red color. Isn't that interesting? Yes. All right, Presbyterian boys. Anthills are common in Ghana, and especially on my campus at University of Ghana, plenty of anthills. Almost all of them have the brick red color. What could be the source of the brick red color of these anthills? Yes, Deborah.
This is because the anthills are made of soil, and this soil could contain iron-containing compounds, which would be used in the making of the anthill, giving it its red color because of the red color that iron 3+ imparts to its compounds.
2 out of 3. I wanted you to mention the specific compound, okay? So yes, it is iron 3. It is iron 3 that gives that the color, but it's the oxide, iron 3 oxide, okay? I'm happy you like this set of questions on red. As you can see, the color of the day is red. All right. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble. This is the preamble. Find the common ratio R of an exponential sequence whose first 3 terms are given by. Did you get your preamble? Again, or you are fine? No response means you are fine. Okay, so Keta, x plus 3, x minus 1, and x minus 3. Francisca?
The common ratio is 1/2.
Yes. Prempeh College. With the same preamble. X minus 2, x plus 1, and x plus 3. Yes, Eden.
The common ratio is 2:3.
You are right. With the same preamble, x plus 1, x plus 3 and x plus 4. Deborah?
The common ratio is 1/2.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. I have a preamble to all schools. In an excited hydrogen atom, let me start again. An excited hydrogen atom is slightly heavier than a hydrogen atom in its ground state. Find the mass difference between a hydrogen atom in the states with the given note that an excited hydrogen atom is slightly heavier than a hydrogen atom in its ground state. So find the mass difference between a hydrogen atom in the states that I give you. I hope it's clear. All right, so Keta, n is equal to 5 and n is equal to 9. Bright?
Significantly. The change in mass is significant. Yes. 6 times 10 to the power negative 37 kilograms.
No. For bonus. I'm going to hold on to your answer. I'll tell you later, all right? Okay. Prempeh College with the same preamble. N is equal to 2 and n is equal to 5. Eden?
That would be 5.1 by 10 to the power negative 36 kilograms.
You're right. With the same preamble. N is equal to 1 and n is equal to 2. Otumfuo.
1.81. I remember this answer. 1.81 times 10 to the power negative 35 kilograms.
Yes, go ahead.
1.8 times 10 to the power negative 35 kilograms.
Yes. All right, for you. For you, your answer, you gave me 6.6. It should actually have been 6.7 times 10 to the power negative 37 kilogram. Rounding off error. Okay? Okay, so that's why. And then for you, you wanted to give me 3 significant figures. No problem, except that the third place, the third significant figure, it should have been 1.82, not 81, times 10 raised to the power negative 35. And so I was accepting either 2 significant figures or 3 significant figures, but each of them had to be right. Hopefully, Keta. How do habitat loss and fragmentation lead to loss of biodiversity? Yes, Francisca.
Habitat loss occurs when species leave their natural home to different places, either by migration or as a result of some natural disasters. They lose their habitat. And when a group of species lose their habitat, it decreases the genetic constitution, that's the biodiversity in the area. Organisms have left that area or are no longer at the place they used to be. And also fragmentation will decrease the variety of species in a particular habitat, as it also reduces the variety.
I am not accepting it for a bonus. Okay. All right, so habitat loss and fragmentation will result in the breaking up of the habitat into small pieces. This affects the migratory movement of animals, and also it will decrease the genetic exchange between diversity. Okay? Prempeh College. How can the extinction of one species lead to the extinction of another species? Yes, Eden.
Okay. This is because the organisms in an ecosystem interact with each other, and some of these organisms rely on other organisms for food. So, supposing organisms higher up in the trophic levels who rely on organisms lower in the trophic level or the energy pyramids or ecological pyramids become extinct, it becomes difficult for the organisms higher up to obtain food, and thus leads to their extinction, as the initially ones which they rely on food or resources have become extinct.
2 out of 3. It's the insistence of food that I have a problem with. It's not just food. It's not just food. Okay, so in a native habitat for food, no. In an intricate network, okay? So if one goes extinct, the other species will also go extinct. And it's dependent on the obligatory interactions, right? So if you must necessarily depend on someone there, and that person is no longer there, then you also are at risk of going extinct. And the typical example I have here is this. So listen to my example. The extinction of a host will cause the extinction of parasites. So in this case, you see, it's not food. It's where it actually lives. You see, so it's a broader thing than what you were telling me. All right. Presbyterian boys. How do exotic or invasive alien species affect biodiversity?
biodiversity. And this is because when they enter a new habitat, they have adaptations which can lead to the extinction or driving out of other organisms in that habitat due to competition for the same resources.
2. Yeah, competition is part of it. But what happens is that they actually reproduce very rapidly because they don't have any local enemies, right? When they enter that new environment, so don't have any enemies. So they are able to outcompete. That's the part you mentioned. They are able to outcompete the native species for food, water, space, and so they are able to spread unchecked. And that is how they do it. All right. Next set, 30 seconds, with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Each school to balance. So I'm going to give you an equation. Please balance it. A chemical equation. All right. Keta. P4 plus NaOH plus H2O going to NaH2PO2 plus pH3.
Okay, you have the balanced equation to be.
Go ahead.
P4 plus 3NaOH plus 3H2O reacting to give pH3 plus 3NaH2PO2.
You're right. Prempeh College. With the same preamble. K2MnO4 plus H2O going to MnO2 plus KMnO4 plus KOH. Eden.
So the balance equation is given by.
Please speak up.
The balance equation is given by 3K2MnO4 plus 3H2O moving into MnO2 plus 2KMnO4 plus 4KOH.
That's incorrect.
Which one?
Yes, Deborah.
4K2 MnO4 plus 3H2O going to 2 MnO2 plus
No.
2.
You've realized your problem. You've realized it. The right answer is 3K2MnO4 plus 2H2O, not 3H2O. 2H2O going to MnO2 plus 2KMnO4 plus 4KOH. Presbyterian boys with the same preamble. MnSO4 plus PbO2 plus H2SO4 going to HMnO4 plus PbSO4 plus H2O. Is that hand up, Deborah? Please go ahead.
2 MnSO4 plus 5 PbO2 plus 4 H2SO4 going to 2 HMnO4 plus 5 PbSO4 plus 8 H2O.
No. Go ahead.
2 MnSO4 plus 5 PbO2 plus 3 H2SO4 going into 2 HMnO4 plus 5 PbSO4 plus 2 H2O.
Yes. Next set 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble to all schools. Find the amount invested at each rate of interest if a man invests. Find the amount invested at each rate of interest if a man invests. All right, so Keta, 60,000 Ghana cedis, partly at 9% and the remainder at 6%, and receives a total interest of 4,800 Ghana cedis at the end of the year. Yeah, go ahead. Evans.
The total amount invested at 6% is 1,300 points. Invested at 9% is 730.6 cedis.
That's incorrect. I'm holding on to my answer. I'll tell you later. But with the same preamble, your major question. 100,000, partly at 10%, and the remainder at 15%, and receives a total interest of 11,500 Ghana cedis at the end of the year. Eden.
Okay. So you have it to be 1,945 Ghana cedis.
Finish.
1,145 Ghana cedis and 1,915,000 Ghana cedis.
No, that's incorrect. Have I won them already? No. Okay, I'll let you answer, but you have a stern warning next time I start deducting. Go.
70 was invested at 15%.
Yes. With the same preamble. $40,000 Ghana cedis, partly at 12%, interest of 4,000 Ghana cedis at the end of the year. Otumfo.
For the 12%, it is 20,000 Ghana cedis. And for the 8%, it is 20,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes. For yours. The right answer was 40,000 Ghana cedis at 9% and 20,000 Ghana cedis at 6%. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Total charge Q is uniformly distributed throughout the volume of a sphere of radius r. Response means yes. So, Keta, what is the electric potential at distance r over 4 from the center of the sphere in SI units? Yes, Bright.
I have a fraction with, and then denominator r pi epsilon naught, and then the all in The unit is vote. And then the unit is vote.
No, for bonus. Okay. Go ahead.
Q.
And speak up for me, please. It's
Q
very hard to hear.
Over 16 pi epsilon naught r. All of that in votes.
I'm not accepting it. To the answer. I'll hold on to the answer. All right, Prempeh College, with the same preamble. What is the electric potential at the center of the sphere in SI units? Yes, Eden?
0 volts.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Again, I hold on to the answer. What is the electric potential at distance r over 2 from the center of the sphere in SI units? Otunfo.
We have. Should I go for this one? This or this? We have KQ all over 4r squared.
All right. So, for this set of questions, Keta, your answer was 47Q over 128 pi epsilon naught r. Of course, epsilon naught is the vacuum permittivity or the permittivity of free space. Okay? For you, Prempeh College, your answer is 3Q over the expression 8 pi epsilon naught r. And then for you Presbyterian boys, it's 11Q over the expression 32 pi epsilon naught r. With that, we've come to the end of the first round.
7, a living God. The other wants to glorify the living God. And the third, to live up to its name, Jolali, meaning fly now. It's the grand finale of the 2021 National Science and Maths Quiz. 6-time champions PRESEC Legon takes on 4-time winners Prempeh College, and representing for the first time at the grand finale, Keta SHTS, who wins the coveted trophy and the bragging rights as champions of the National Science and Maths Quiz. Catch the finals on TV, radio, and online on the 26th of November.
Keta Senior High. Prempeh College has 16 points. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has 17 points. Four more rounds to go. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Presbyterian boys? Thank you. Yours, Prempeh. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. But please be really careful, because if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, either your answer is incorrect or you are unable to provide an answer in adequate time. Please, I will not settle for any tricks in this round. When you ring, the answer must be forthright. Okay? If you are unable to provide an answer, you lose a precious point. For questions answer, if there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. If A is equal to the expression x plus 1 over the expression 2x minus 1, express the expression 2a plus 1 over the expression a minus 1 in terms of x. Of you, Deborah.
2x plus 2 all over 2 minus x.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes, Eden.
You have the fraction. You have the fraction with numerator 4x plus 1 and denominator 2 minus x.
Yes. Next one. Find a relation between x and y, given that 2 multiplied by log of x minus 3 multiplied by log of y is equal to 1. Yes, Eden.
You have the expression x squared is equal to 10 over y to the power minus 3.
Okay. Equal to square root of the expression 3 minus x. Yes, Otunfo.
X is such that x is a member of all real numbers where x is less than or equal to 3.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds each. Why is it that jams and dried meats often do not require refrigeration to prevent?
The jams and the dried meat lack moisture. Hence, when there is a presence of any microorganism, such as bacteria, since the bacteria or the microorganism is hypertonic to the external solution, it will lose water by exosmosis to the external solution. Hence, the bacteria or the microorganism will not be able to survive Hence, the jams and the dry
I'm not
meat.
accepting it. Did you ring? Did you ring?
She's done.
Surely the time has gone. All right. So this is the answer. Enzymes and microorganisms that cause spoilage work best in wet conditions. That's true. So they work best. It's not just the microorganisms, the enzymes as well. Optimal conditions for enzyme action is under the wet conditions. So the dry food is that's better preserved. The sugar in jam reduces hydration by thickening. The thicker the jam, the longer it takes it to spoil. So the juicier the jam, the sooner it will spoil. All right. So this is speed race. Speed race, I'm expecting perfect answers, right? Okay. Next one. Population growth is always finite or determinate. Under what circumstances is population growth maximal? Oh. So you can have infinite population growth when you have unlimited resources such as space, food, shelter, everything is available, unlimited resources. And then also where you have no deaths due to natural deaths, okay? So 100% resources and no death due to natural disasters. Next one. Why is it important for the mammalian lung never to become completely empty? Yes, Eden. Go.
This is because the lung must contain some amount of air. The air present in the lung is not completely dry, but contains some moisture. This moisture helps to moisten the lung, keeping it fresh and enhancing diffusion. And this air also prevents the lungs from collapsing. The amount of air left in the lungs prevents it from collapsing. And there's some residual volume left in it, ensures that the lungs will not collapse when it is empty.
It's incomplete. All right. All right, so if you don't have the residual volume, they will stick together, right? They will stick together, and the energy that you need to reinflate come. Get me? Okay, and so there has to be some air remaining to prevent the collapse, as you were saying. But it's actually the problem of sticking together, so you need too much energy to be able to reinflate. Next set, first question, 10 seconds. Give the two main sources that contribute to background radiation we all receive or are exposed to in our environment on Earth. Okay, so there are two main sources. I'm sure you know the first one, but you are struggling with the second one. The first one is cosmic rays, right? So cosmic rays. And the second one is natural radioactivity of certain radioisotopes in the soil. Example is radon, right? Radon, radium, potassium-40. Okay? Fluctuating. 10 seconds. Between the molecules of aspirin and paracetamol, two common analgesics, the following functional groups can be identified. Indicate which drug has which functional group or groups. These are 1, ester, 2, amide, 3, phenol, and 4, carboxylic acid. Yes. Bright.
Paracetamol. Paracetamol.
That can be the answer. Who else rang? Yeah, go ahead, Otumfo.
Paracetamol has the amide functional group. The aspirin also has the carboxylic functional group. And the paracetamol has the phenol functional group.
Yes. Next one. 30 seconds. A flask contains 0.100 mole of oxygen gas and 0.300 mole of argon gas at a total pressure of 240 kilopascal. How many moles of oxygen gas must be added to the flask to raise the total pressure to 300 kilopascal? Yes, Eden?
0.100 mole.
0.150 moles.
Yes. Last set of questions, 10 seconds each. First question. Give the ice point on the thermodynamic scale. Yes, Eden.
0. 0. Kelvin.
No, that's yes, right.
1, 5 or 6. 6 Kelvin.
No. Yes.
273.15 Kelvin.
Yes. Next one. Why is a steam burn more painful? Yes, go ahead.
This is because of accompanied with the high specific heat capacity of water. So when water is poured on the body, the only amount of heat which is felt as pain is the heat needed to change the temperature of the water. Whereas when steam is poured on the body, the amount of heat which is felt as pain is 0 degrees Celsius. The amount of heat needed to convert the steam to water as the latent heat of vaporization, together with the amount of heat that water will require to change temperature. Hence, a higher amount of heat is released when steam is a higher amount of heat is released.
Yes. Last one for the round. Last question of the round. Last one. Why does a bird perching on a live, yes, Eden?
The potential difference between the feet of the bird and the electric cable is not high enough to cause electrocution or a fatal electrocution of the bird. So the potential difference is small to affect the bird or cause the death of the bird.
Okay. All right. So this last one about doing practicals, but these are two very dangerous experiments. So I want to give a disclaimer. Do not try them at home. Don't check at home whether steam burns. Steam burns are more painful than water burns. Please don't do it at home. And certainly don't go and stand on live wires. Okay? Take our word for it. That brings us to the end of the second round.
But different claims to fame. One on a mission to prove it's seven a living God. The other wants to glorify the living God. And the third to live up to its name, Jolali, meaning fly now. It's the grand finale of the 2021 National Science and Maths Quiz. Six-time champions PRESEC Legon takes on four-time winners Prempeh College, and representing for the first time at the grand finale, Keta SHTS, who wins the coveted trophy and the bragging rights as champions 2021. Build up starts at 1 p.m. sharp. The 2021 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Prempeh Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA Ghana, bringing your possibilities to life. That's Africanacity, that's APSA, and supported by the broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on Joy News is supported by Cowbell, our milk, high in proteins and vitamins. Papa's Pizza, taste it, love it. Ace Medical Insurance, the new face of health financing. Tampico's, simply irresistible. DBS Industries Limited, we truly are your roof experts. Kings Group Limited, set a standard. You lesson, love learn. Yogurt, more, I need more. Smart App, children's security, parents' convenience, and Sethi Rail.
School has 13 points. Prempeh College has 21 points. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has 26 points. Round 3. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star. The NS score of 10 points in this round, which has the problem of the day. At the grand finale, the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star is worth 4,000 Ghana cedis to your team. So I hope you'll be well. Good. So round 3 has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 4 minutes to present your solution to the problem of the day on the monitors behind you. As mentioned, the problem of the day is worth 10 points. Please rise, face the audience. Now you may pick up the sheets so that we can read. A rectangular block of wood of mass 0.40 kilogram and density 640 kilogram per meter cubed floats on a liquid of density 980 kilogram per meter cubed. When a piece of rock is placed on top of the block, it floats with its top surface level with the surface of the liquid. Find the volume of the block and the mass of the piece of rock. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin.
Wow, oh wow, competition is tight. Things are getting very tense and exciting. Right now, we are ongoing is round 3 and they're solving the problem of the day. As usual, the 2021 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA Ghana. The broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on Joy News is supported by Cowbell, our milk high in protein and vitamins. Papa's Pizza, taste it, love it. Ace Medical Insurance, the new face of health financing. Tampico, simply irresistible. DBS Industries Limited, we love learning. Kingdom Books and Stationery, your number one-stop shop for all office essentials and stationery. Dole Yogurt, more, I need more. Smarts App, Children's Security, Parents Convenience. Nyamidwa Apartments, the future of living. We're also live on Hits 103.9 FM, Joy 99.7 FM, also on Love 99.5 FM, also on our YouTube, it's Joy News Live. Let's link up to our reporter on the ground today. What's happening? Explain the situation to our viewers and our listeners.
Hello, Maps. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Great. So we are currently in the dining hall of President Boys Secondary School, one of the two dining halls here. And all across campus, the lights are out. A quick check outside, and the weather is a bit wet. Lots of clouds outside this evening. I don't believe the reason for the lights out, but the energy in the room right now, it is something where the boys are going to be giving up on what they were here to do. Competition as is happening. Some of them have resorted to Joy FM, knowing that Joy FM is transmitting live the contest as well. So some of them have resorted to radio, but majority of them actually looking forward to hearing commentary from some of their friends. The kids are here and they are not leaving until they are done with the contest today. I've been talking to some of them. They are still in high hopes that they are going to win. I mean, though in the beginning of the second round, they lost some of the points, they are still holding on to their... I mean, let me talk to some of them. That as lights out, you should be going out by now. Why?
Yeah, we are energetic. This shows that our blood is blue. Our blood is blue and our color is blue. And this makes us more energetic. And so far as God is our hope and strength, and with God, all things are possible.
Oh, he says,
yeah, the body. There's something we say. Illumination with the beam of lumen. In the light we shall still see light. Illumination with the beam of...
But this is darkness. This is dark. Yeah, you see.
In the light, in the space, in the light we shall still see light. Illumination with the beam of lumen. Yes.
All right. So we are still here at the President Boys Secondary School. I know that for sure that in Prempeh College there's similar lights out. So Erastus, if you can hear me, can you tell me the exact situation in Kumasi at the moment?
Currently, we are here at the grand finale of the Science and Math quiz from here, but all the students have moved out because there's a power outage here for the past 40 minutes. Power here has been taken off, and so they are now trying to fix a power generator to be able to allow the students to get hooked onto the Science and Math quiz. But as we speak now, all the students have walked over to the other side. Outside, there is much activity there. Let me take you out and see what is happening on the campus of the Prempeh College as we speak. All the students have moved to the other end where there is light. Massive. They are on the streets, some of them a couple of minutes ago. In support of their colleagues at the KNUST.
All right, it seems like we are experiencing some technical difficulties in Kumasi. We'll try to get back to Erastus. Sorry, Duncan. Let me go to Maxwell Ababai in Keta. Maxwell, what's happening?
Down. But we are not giving up yet. In fact, just when the competition was going on, we drove to the Keta Township, and you find a lot of people sitting by their TV watching what is going on all the way from coming to University of Science and Technology. Here at the auditorium itself, we see the Ketaskans, the Jolalians singing. They say they are not losing hope yet, they've not lost hope yet. They are hoping to make it. Let me talk to some of them. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is John, a teacher in Keta School.
Okay. Keta School, it's behind now. I mean, it's the third school now. You're singing. Are you hoping that you'll be able to?
We believe in God, and we know that God will make a way. We know that until the bones are rotting, we are not giving up. We know that until the final round is rounded, we are not giving up, and we know we'll win the contest.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, the gap is quite huge. It's a huge gap.
The gap is not a matter. It's a matter of looking at what is ahead of you. And if you know your mistakes, what is ahead of you, you'll be able to what? To surmount the mountain. You'll be able to break the mountain. That is what we are looking at. Yes.
So what are your expectations?
My expectation is nothing but the best. We are going to win. I am still having the hope that Keta School is going to carry the day. Because they never believed that Keta School could reach the final. Keta School was underrated as underdogs. But I know at the end of the day, Keta School will crown a winner. We are not giving up.
Okay. Well, looks like the singing will continue here. Let's speak to some of the students. Let's find out from them whether they have hope. What's your name? What's your name?
Edu G. Israel.
Edu G. Israel. Great. Now Keta School is the third school now. But you guys are singing. The problem of the day is ongoing. How optimistic are you that you'll be able to come from behind to lift this floor?
Oh, okay. There's a saying that the praises brings God down to do the wonders. Okay. So we are praising God to bring him down to do his wonders. And we being the last, there's a saying that the last shall be the first and the first shall be the last. So we are optimistic that we are going to be the first. Amen.
But the gap is quite huge.
This is it.
The gap is huge.
He said,
the gap is huge.
Oh, the gap doesn't matter in doing wonders for God.
Well, so we're still coming to you live from the Keta Senior High Technical School. Spontaneous singing here at the Keta Senior High Technical School. Quite shocking though. Keta Senior High Technical School is not in the lead. They are not second in this contest. They are third. But the students here and their teachers are hopeful that they're going to win the contest at the end of the round, at the end of the competition. Now, just some minutes ago, we had a school circling, standing here and telling all of them to bow down their heads in prayer. They prayed, and then the spontaneous worship session started here. They're hoping for a miracle to happen. We'll only get to know whether that will happen after the 5th round. It's getting uncontrollable now. Let me speak to you.
All right, that's Maxwell Agbaba. He is at Keta Senior High Technical School. Earlier, PRESEC and Prempeh had lights out, but the lights are back at PRESEC. I'm going to go back to Erastus Asari-Donko, and he is at Prempeh College. Erastus Asari-Donko, we lost you for a bit. Please tell us how the students are faring, how the vibe is, what's going on.
Have power at the moment. Their spirits are not down. They are still up here, and they tell us that they still have hope of winning this contest for the school, and that's how they've gathered around. I'll try to just get some feedback from them. How are you feeling at the moment? Share that with me.
Honestly, I should say we are heated. Yes. Because with the speed race, you could see that our boys were coming. They were doing it. Okay. And then all of a sudden, the lights went out. Yes. And right now, we don't have anything as to whether it's coming soon or something. But right now, we are heated. We want to know what's happening. So we are working around.
Okay, so go back. Just spread around, let's talk. Spread around, let's talk. Spread around, let's talk. Spread around. So from the little that you've watched up to this point when the power went off, how do you see the contest so far?
Well, the contest has been good. It has been very exciting. As our motto goes, we are here to glorify God, and then we are here for the 5th trophy. And the 5th trophy is coming here. It's coming home.
PRESEC is not a school.
It's coming home. The PRESEC, they hold the motto, in the light we shall see light. We are here as an amount for. We are saying that in the darkness we shall see light.
We shall see light, yeah. And not defeated in any way. Their spirits are still up, though they do not have power. Back to you in the studios.
Yes, this is Aridonko. And as you can see on your screens, or for our listeners, let me try explain to you. So we have 4 boxes live on our screens. 1 box live in Keta, and I can see the doing the bobobo dance. Right, yes, and in PRESEC, they were also jubilating. Prempeh College, I can't see much because it's lights out, and we are back at the auditorium. It seems like the PRESEC boys are very excited. They're making a noise. I can see some of the seniors and the teachers asking the students to calm down and lower their voices, and I can see they're very excited. They serve a living God. That's the number they are, showing to us, 777, in hopes that they will get the 7th National Science and Maths Quiz trophy. I see another senior there. Okay, I just saw a placard, Blue Magicians. Now says, another one says their blood is blue. They are serving a living God. So we are the Blue Magicians. Very exciting stuff happening at the premises of the KNUST. And remember, we're live on Joy 99.7 FM, on Love 99.5 FM, on Hits 103.9 FM, also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're Joy News on TV. We're also on Joy Prime, on all our social media handles. That's what's going on. The whole Ghana is seated, and we're waiting, and we're very excited to see what is going to happen. Is it going to be a God of wonders? Is it going to be a glorified God, or it is going to be a serving, living God? Remember, the 2021 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA Ghana. The broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on Joy News is supported by Cowbell, our milk, high in protein and vitamins. Papa's Pizza, taste it, love it. Ace Medical Insurance, the new face of health financing. Tampico, simply irresistible. DBS Industries Limited, we truly are your roof experts. Kings Group Limited, set a standard. You listen, love learning. Kingdom Books and Stationery, your #1 stop shop for all office essentials and stationery. Dole Yogurt, more, I need more. Smarts App, children's security, parents' convenience. Nyamidua Apartments, the future of living. On your screens right now is Keta SHTS. They are at the auditorium. They are very excited. I can see that they're, doing some drama. If we can just get a sound up a bit for that drama for our audience on the radio.
We had a technical hitch during the round. I have been advised to allow Prempeh College to complete the 15 seconds left. Please, timekeeper, 15 seconds to do whatever you were doing. Now, please, now. Stop.
for our radio audience, there was a technical hitch that made Prempeh College start 15 seconds late. So what the quiz mistress did was give them 15 seconds to write whatever they needed to write, and that's why there was a bit of commotion. So the quiz mistress is seated right now, and she is calculating the results, and we'll see who will lead the pack. At end of round 2, we know that PRESEC Legon was leading with 26, Prempeh College was at 21, and Keta SHTS was sitting at number 13. So I'm looking at one of the Prempeh boys. In fact, I'm looking at Otumfo right now, and he looks very nervous because he keeps on swinging in his chair. And obviously, we know at semifinals, he was trending, people were behind him, but he got sick. He had to, stand out.
The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem in physics. So we are told that there is a rectangular block of wood. It has a mass of 0.40 kilogram and density 640 kilogram per meter cubed. And it's floating on a liquid of density 980 kilogram per meter cubed. Now, when a piece of rock is placed on top of this block, it floats with the top surface level with the surface of the liquid. And contestants were to find two things. First, the volume of the block, and then the mass of the piece of rock. All right. So the volume of the block is its mass divided by its density. So you take the volume, and it's equal to the mass of the block divided by the density. We know both of these values. So we take 0.40 kilogram and divide by 640 kilogram per meter cubed. If you do that and do the calculation, you should arrive at 6.25 times 10 to the power negative 4 meter cubed. If you are thinking about significant figures and presentation of answer, and you went ahead and told me 6.3 times 10 to the negative 4 meter cubed, I would still accept it. And for getting this far, 4 points. Now, when it floats with this top surface level with the liquid, the volume of liquid displaced is just the volume of the block. So the mass of the liquid displaced is equal to the volume multiplied by the density of the liquid. So we take the mass multiplied by the density of the liquid divided by the density, the other density. So we will get 6.25. And I'm using the 6.25 because round off errors, right? So I'll use the 6.25 times 10 raised to the power negative 4 meter cubed times 980 kilogram per meter cubed. You should arrive at 0.6125 kilogram. Okay. This, you have to know exactly what you have found, because this, by Archimedes' principle, must equal the sum of the masses of the block and the rock. It's not just one of them, it's both of them, okay? So this value is for the mass of the block and the rock. So the mass of the rock, which is what we want to find, is the mass of the liquid minus the mass of the block. We know both now. So we take the 0.6125 kilogram and subtract the 0.40 kilogram, and we should arrive at 0.21 kilogram to two significant figures. All right, so application of Archimedes' principle. All right, so if you are able to calculate for the mass of the liquid, the 0.6125 kilogram, I offered 3 more marks. And then if you arrive at the final answer after applying Archimedes, you get another 3 points, making a total of 10 points. This was the suggested solution from the consultants. Now, contestants, Keta, You were able to calculate for the first part the volume of the block. You were able to calculate for that. That gave you 4 points. And then you went ahead and did the calculation. You did get the 0.61. You rounded it off to 0.62, but you didn't see the value of what you had calculated. You didn't see it. I will still give you the 3 points, giving you a total of 7 out of 10. Presbyterian boys, you calculated for the volume, 4 points. Then you went ahead and calculated for the total mass, right? That is worth 3 points. But you were not able to complete this problem. You set up the equation, but you were not able to complete it. And so you also have 7 out of 10. And this is where my conflict begins, Prempeh College. The reason being, you locked up your screen. And so we had to give you the extra 15 seconds. Anyway, after you were given the time, you were able to produce all the right. At the end of the third round, Keta Senior High Technical School has 20 points. Prempeh College has 31 points. Before we begin the next round, Keta Senior High Technical School would like to effect a substitution. Francisca, it's been a pleasure having you. All the best. James Lutroth. Lutroth. You are welcome, Lutroth. Settle in. We'll begin soon. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School would also like to effect a substitution. Otumfo, it's been a replacing Otumfo is Joel Yaira Abuaje. You are welcome, Joel. At this stage, I would like to invite a member of the PRESEC 2020 winning team to retain our trophy. Mr. Benjamin Kwansa Inketia, where are you? Contestants, have you seen the trophy? This is it. This is why we are here. An opportunity to lift this trophy, right? All right? Best wishes to everyone. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement is available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 2 full points. If not, this time I'm starting with you, Prempeh College. Your statement. The first ionization potential of magnesium is lower than that of aluminium. Evans?
False.
You're right. Presbyterian Boys. Oxygen and nitrogen, a lower ionization energy than nitrogen. Joel?
It's a true statement.
It is. Keta, just like the main group elements, the first ionization energies of the transition elements decrease down each group. No, it's a false statement. For the next set, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Indicate whether the following are true or false with respect to the reasons why it is difficult to design a vaccine for viruses with high mutation rates, such as the cold and flu viruses. I hope you got the preamble. Once again, design a vaccine for viruses with high mutation rate, such as the cold and flu viruses. All right, Prempeh College. Many protein fragments are represented so that the immune system overreacts. Evans?
False.
Yes. The vaccines tend to be unstable and deteriorate over time. Joel.
Teachers. It's a false statement.
Yes. Specific virus may quickly become obsolete. Lutrot.
True.
Yes. The rational number 5/8 is less than the rational number 7/11. Evans?
True.
Yes. The rational number 7/15 is less than the rational number 8/17. The rational number 4/7 is less than the rational number 7/13. Yes, Bright?
True.
No, that's a false statement. Field is a conservative field. Yes, Evans?
True.
Yes. The electric field is a conservative field. Joel?
Teachers. It's a true statement.
No, that's a false statement. The Newtonian gravitational field is a conservative field. In the conversion of an alkane into an alkanol, only one hydrogen atom is lost from the molecule. Evans?
False.
Yes. In the conversion of an alkane into an alkanone, only 2 hydrogen atoms are lost from the molecule. Joel?
It's a true statement.
Yes. Of an alkane into a terminal alkanoic acid, only 3 hydrogen atoms are lost from the molecule. Lutrot?
False.
You're right. Are structures found in different species that have similar functions resulting from natural selection. Evans?
True.
Yes. Are structures found in different species that have similar anatomical forms resulting from a common ancestor. Joel?
It is a true statement.
Yes. An example of homologous structures are the quotation marks arms of 3 different mammals, a human, a bat, and a whale. Lutrot?
True.
Yes. For the next set, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. For a natural number, n, to be divisible by 18, did you get the preamble? Again? For a natural number, n, to be divisible by 18, Prempeh College, it is necessary that n is divisible by 6. Evans?
True.
Yes. With the same preamble. It is sufficient that n is even and divisible by 9. With the same preamble. It is necessary that n is divisible by 12. Yes, Bright?
False.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last set. Last set. Prempeh College. A hydrogen atom, orbital angular momentum, quantum number of 7. Evans?
False.
Yes. A hydrogen atom in the 6H state can have an orbital angular momentum quantum number of 6. Joel?
False. Teacher. It's a false statement.
Yes. Last statement. Last statement. Hydrogen atom in the 6H state can have a magnetic quantum number of -5. Lutrot?
False. False.
No, that's a true statement. And that's the end of the 4th round. College has 47 points. The contest will be decided in the 5th and final round. Round 5. At stake in this round is the Riddle bonanza. This is a reward from GOIL for any school that solves 3 or 4 riddles. If you solve 3 riddles, your team will get 3,200 Ghana cedis from Goyle. And if you solve all 4 riddles, you will get 4,000 Ghana cedis from Goyle for your team. I hope it's attractive enough. All right, good. So obviously, in this round, we are solving riddles. When you are ready to solve the riddle, you must attract my attention by ringing your bell. May I hear your bell, Presbyterian boys? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third any clue thereafter, 3 points. As mentioned, there are 4 riddles. Best wishes, everyone. First riddle. We are a wide variety of organisms, ranging from animals to plants and even microorganisms. What constitutes us is not clear and varies widely among countries, international bodies, and other communities. There has been much debate over us and the potential benefits and risks associated with us. Though the main concern with us is the lack of testing, we are seen as beneficial by many, especially people in the agricultural industry. We are organisms whose genetic materials have been altered. Yes, Eden?
Genetically modified organisms.
Yes. I was reading the 5th clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a particle with mass. I am deflected by an inhomogeneous magnetic field which can split an unpolarized beam of me into 2 beams. I am composed of 3 spin-half fractional charge particles. In the free state, I decay with a half-life. Eden?
A neutron.
Yes. I owe my existence to J.J. Thompson. We both deal with beams. While J.J. was interested in the negatively charged beam, I was interested in the positively charged beam. In my operations, positively charged units are first transformed into a beam. The beam is made to travel through a magnetic field which separates. Yes, Joel?
You are canal raised. Canal raised.
No. I continue. I'm continuing for you. In my operations, positively charged units are first transformed into a beam. The beam is made to travel through a magnetic field which separates the components. Yes?
Mass spectrometer. The mass spectrometer.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, There's one more riddle. Yes. Last riddle. Can you hear? I am a major operation or process in statistics. Like most statistical operations, I start with the collection of data. In my case, this is usually at the national level. I involve collection of information from all individuals in a population. Yes, Joel.
Population census.
You are right.
Hello, hello. Please settle down. Please settle down.
This is the live coverage of the National Science and Maths Quiz 2021 edition. The quiz mistress hasn't announced the results, the final results, but I mean, if you know, you know. So if you know, you know. We're going to Prempeh College. Erastus Donko is there. Erastus, what is happening? Prempeh College. Erastus Donko is there. Erastus, what is happening?
Well, as you can see, the excitement is just overwhelming. And in fact, with every correct answer, there was a thunderous applause and excitement booming right here in the auditorium of Prempeh College. And as you can see, over 1,000 excited students who are ready to jubilate anytime soon because they believe they have won the contest. Let me speak with some of the teachers who are already very excited. How do you feel at the moment?
Very happy and very great that we've won the trophy. We said it in the morning that we were going to carry the day, and true to that, we've done it. So we are very happy, and we are grateful to the Almighty Father.
Right, how do you feel?
Senior, I just don't know what to say.
Has 53 points. Keta Senior High Technical School. Well done. It is not easy to get into the grand finale of the National Science and Math Quiz. You've worked really hard and you've done well. You are a bronze medalist. Congratulations. Now, remember, we are in the money zone. And so Absa Bank is giving you 3,000 Ghana cedis for your team. I wish you all the best in the future. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School. Congratulations. You did very well, and you were close, but this is not the year. I wish you the very best, and you are a silver medalist. Well done. From the money zone, Absa Bank is giving you 4,900 Ghana cedis. All the best in your endeavors. All right. Prempeh College. Congratulations on your win. It is my pleasure to declare you are champions. 2021 NSMQ champions. Congratulations, well done. Well, in the Absa Bank Money Zone, you have earned 5,300 Ghana cedis. That's not all. You also got the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star, and you have earned for your team 10,000 Ghana cedis as the highest scorer from Airtel Tigo. All right? Okay. So congratulations, congratulations, and congratulations once again. Well done. Viewers, we've come to the end of another exciting NSMQ, the 2021 edition. This has been a wonderful experience, I hope, for all of our contestants and for all of you who followed us from one contest to the end. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I have a few thank yous. I would also like to thank our parents who support us, and that includes my own mommy dearest watching at home. I would like to thank the teachers who prepared the students. I thank you, quiz mistresses, for the work that you do. And I thank you, production team, those of you on stage and those of you off stage. Thank you for all that hard work. I thank you for the people who make us look beautiful every time. Haughty makeup, thank you very much. And I wish to thank especially my consultants, subject consultants. God bless you so much for the effort, for the sacrifice, for everything you do. I know sometimes you don't get the reward you want, but we thank you for all that hard work. Thank you so very much. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Joy Industries, Kiki Juice Drink, Newmont Ghana, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Adansi Travels, Kenya Airways, Zipline, GTP, and YFM. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a prime time production, and it's me, Elsie Ifa Kaufman, your quiz mistress, signing off. God bless you all until we meet again. Bye.
Amanfo. Can we put our hands together for PRESEC and Keta? And so, we definitely want to celebrate the coronation in a special way. So just give us a few moments. Let's present all the awards, and then you can carry your trophy in all the grandeur that it deserves. Ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten to the
award ceremony, and we want to start with a presentation of the ABSA Money Zone prizes. ABSA Money Zone. And for that, respectfully, I want to invite Cyril Nye, Head of Marketing and Communications, ABSA Bank, to please step out in front for us. The ABSA Money Zone, 25 Ghana cedis per point to each of the contestant teams. So can we please have the dummy checks and Cyril Nye from ABSA Bank. So the first check will go to Keta SHTS. Can we please invite the Keta contestants and one teacher? Can we have one teacher joining them? A round of applause to Keta School. Jolali! That's right.
You're still live on DSTV channel 41, Go TV channel 144, Joy 99.7 FM, Love 99.5 FM, and Hits 103.9 FM. PRESEC realized they aren't winning in the 7th hour on a Friday night. Prempeh pushed their fight and won. Keta will cater for their loss. It's been a very exciting time. Let's go to Erastus Asaridonko. He is at Prempeh. How is the mood, Erastus Asaridonko? I can imagine there's just fireworks, there's a lot of noise. Just give us the details of what's happening there.
Okay. All right, so we are here, and as you can see, it's just the excitement you are seeing here. And I have a number of enthusiastic, excited students of Prempeh College who are here to share their opinion and how they feel about this win. So let me start with you here. How do you feel at the moment?
I'm very excited. See, we first told them the future is ours. We already are victorious. We started from day one. We are victorious. We are victorious. And at the end, we are victorious. We told them it's a field glory. We go to no school. We are the Prempeh. We go to college. That's not just a school, it's a college. We told them this is not just a school, it's a college. It's a college.
What do you think did that trick for you?
Wait. Our boys are good. We don't talk much. We just show action. Our senior headmaster academics told us that the other schools were all losers. Yes. They were only coming just to struggle. Just 2 schools. So when we know that there was no way they were going to do. I told one of the contestants from Tamar School, we are only coming to struggle. Yes. But if you allow us to help you.
In Ashanti region. Earlier on was when there was light out. I told you that we are going to see light in the darkness. And we have seen light in the darkness. Yes. Today we have clarified the statement that in Ashanti region, the best school in Ashanti region.
Okay, so certainly people are so excited here. I know the celebrations will go deep into the night on the streets around Sofo Line and its environs. It's not only the students, but people are really enjoying themselves and celebrating on the streets. Over to you in the studios.
Okay, so we're coming to you live from the Keta Senior High Technical School. Well, it's all singing here at the Keta Senior High Technical School. Why are you guys singing? Why are you singing?
Oh, because we are the only water school that entered the finals. We are happy for that one. Even though we catch them, we don't care. We are happy for it. We are happy.
Well, I can say that Keta Senior High Technical School, the students here went through the various stages of grief. It's actually started with denial, then anger. They went through the other 2 stages, and now it is acceptance. They are accepting the results of the National Science and Maths quiz, and they are telling the rest of the world that yes, they came, they saw, they got to the grand finale the first time. In the grand finale, it has always been the semi-finals. And now, they are rejoicing for the fact that they were able to make it to the grand finale and come third in the National Science and Maths Skills Competition. So it is acceptance here for the students. Let's speak to them. Why are you rejoicing now?
We are happy that we made it to the final. We made it to the final for the first time. We are happy. We are happy. At least we didn't take the first, but we are happy. We are still happy. Because next year, we will take it next year. Next year.
But initially you were angry.
We are not down. We are not down. We come back again. We will come back again. We will try to come back.
We will come back again. We will prove our power today.
Well, let's speak to you. Come, let's speak to you. What's your name? What's your name?
We are the first school going to the final, so we are overjoyed. The first school going to the final is not easy. It's not easy. For that reason, all the way, we are proud. We are proud. We are proud. Now or never.
Now,
to every man and nation, all the moment to the sun, in the shine of joy, we fall to all the moon on evil side. Sunday calls us new Messiah of fading the bloom of life, and the joy goes back forever. Sing again, let's make us
all right. Student?
I can hear you.
Are you an old student?
Yeah. I'm an old student and I'm a staff over here. Before the match, I predicted this score. Yeah. So before the match, I predicted Keta SHTS to have 42, Prempeh 32, and PRESEC 34. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned. But what happened was NLA decided to play these scores. NLA played this draw for us at National Lottery Authority. So these numbers came today. So it means that...
Wait, let me find out from you. When the contest started and you thought you were winning, you were very happy. Then you...
So we are still here at the Presbyterian Boys Secondary School in the dining hall, and it's all sadness and gloomy here as the boys did not get the results that they were expected to get before the contest started earlier in the day. Well, let me say that they are disappointed. But I'll talk to some of them and find out the exact disappointment and what exactly attributes to that. But before that, many of the students staged the walkout right after their students got the first question wrong in the final round. That is the fifth round. The third question that was posed to the students when their student, the PRESEC, rang to pick that question and got it wrong. It certainly was the anticlimax for these students who are gathered here watching their gentlemen on stage in Kumasi. I'll find out from them how exactly it has been for them. So let me talk to you. I mean, watching your boys in the final round when he got the question wrong, what was going through your mind?
A round of applause to Joel for winning $75,000 US, full tuition fees, covering 6 years of medical training by Accra College of Medicine. Oh, that deserves a bigger round of applause. It deserves a bigger round of applause. Congratulations to Joel. Congratulations to Joel. The next scholarship is from Accra City University College, and that is a $40,000 US scholarship covering tuition, accommodation, meals, monthly stipends, laptop, and books. So we have Matthew Ewuku and the team from Academic City. Ladies and gentlemen, And so this is being presented to the winning school, and subsequently
and the agenda must agenda on Twitter. Fortunately for us here in Accra, we won't be, hearing a lot of noise coming from our neighbors there in Medina. Also, I wanted to ask what time the last flight to Kumasi is, because I think I want to join in on the celebrations. The skies are blue, but nature is green. 7 stands for perfection, but 5 is a total number of grace. Tonight, the grace of God has rested on the boys at Santasi, and they have been glorified. The host and win agenda has been actualized. As Prempeh wins for the 5th time, the National Science and Maths Quiz organized for the first time in the Ashanti region. I mean, it's very exciting, and congratulations to Prempeh College. You know that the 2021 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA Ghana. The broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on Joy News is supported by Cowbell, Papa's Pizza, Ace Medical Insurance, Tampico, DBS Industries Limited, Kings Group Limited, You Listen, Kingdom Books and Stationery, Dole Yogurt, Smarts App, Yamidwa Apartments. And this is where I leave you guys. It's been a fantastic time spending some of this time with you guys here on the National Science and Maths Quiz. My name is Mapito CBD. Thank you so much for your company.